We're gonna do our oatmeal because that's gonna take a little while. So let's do our oatmeal. Now, I'm switching things up. So usually, like I said, quinoa is usually associated with savory dishes, but we're gonna do it sweet. Same time, oatmeal is usually you have it sweet, right? With some brown sugar and some raisins maybe, and some fruit or nuts, whatever. We're actually gonna make a savory oatmeal. And I know that sounds strange, but it's actually really good. So we're gonna take oatmeal. Like I said, old fashioned is what I usually use. And I already have my half cup measure in here because that's the serving size, half cup. So, half a cup. And I always make my oatmeal in the microwave because it's quick. So, half a cup of your rolled oats. If you don't know what the old fashioned oats look like, this is what they look like. See, they're still together. Now, if we had the quick oats, they'd be like chopped up and like pulverized a little bit more. So, half cup of oats and a cup of water. Right in. And then a little pinch of salt for some flavor. And pepper, actually. I put some pepper on here too because we're doing it savory. So, salt. A little bit of pepper. That's what I got going there. And I'm just gonna put it in the microwave for what it says, which I think is like a minute or two. You wanna be careful, you wanna watch it though. I would start with a minute and then go from there because oatmeal has a tendency to rise up and bubble over in the microwave and then your microwave's a mess. So, all right, we're gonna chop some onion and bacon. So let's do the onion first. I just have one small onion here. And since I'm only making enough oatmeal for one, I'm just going to use like half of the onion, or you know, you can use a quarter of the onion, whatever, as much onion as you like. I happen to like a lot of onion. Oh, there's the oatmeal. I'll check in a second. Right. I heard our oatmeal go off, so let's give it a check. Now that was in there for 2 minutes. I'm just going to stir it up a little bit. And I actually think it could go a little bit longer because there's still a lot of water there that hasn't absorbed into the oatmeal yet. So, although, I mean, if you like your oatmeal like this, that's fine. I mean, it's cooked. I just like mine like super thick, like no water whatsoever left. So, I'm gonna put it in for like another 30 seconds to a minute. In the meantime, let's cut up some bacon. All right, so I like turkey bacon for this because it's lower in calories and we have a lot of different things going on here. We're gonna have egg, we have the cheese, we have the oatmeal. So there's a lot of calories, a lot of different things going. So this lowers the calorie content. So that's why I like to use the turkey bacon. And it's still pretty tasty. So I'm just chopping it up. And then we're gonna cook it in my saute pan here. So I'm gonna put it on about medium-high heat. All right, oatmeal's done, guys. Just wanted you to take a look at it. This is what it should look like. Or at least that's how I like mine to look. No water. All the water is absorbed. It's a nice thick porridge, if you will. Okay, so let's cook the bacon. So my pan is hot. Cooking spray. And then cook bacon. Okay, so I'm just spread around the pieces so that it all gets nice and golden brown. All right, there's the bacon. It's all done. I'm gonna just put it right on top of the oatmeal here. It's a nice thing about turkey bacon too, so you don't really have to drain it because it's not like regular bacon. There's not nearly as much fat. So we're gonna cook our onion now. So a little more cooking spray. My half an onion that I chopped. Put that in. And we're just gonna cook that until it's translucent and caramelized. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Yum, yum, yum. Onions are done. Look at them. Nice and caramelized and beautiful. So now we're just gonna put it on top of the oatmeal. So now we're gonna cook our egg. So, got a large egg here. I'm gonna add a little teeny bit of milk to it. Just like a tablespoon. Add cheese. Again, like a tablespoon. And then some salt, about a pinch. And pepper to taste. And then I like to add a little bit of thyme, dried thyme. I added about, that was about, I'd say a quarter of a teaspoon. And then some dried parsley as well, same amount. Mix it up. More cooking spray. And then into 10. Now, of course, you don't have to do scrambled. You can do poached if you like poached. You can do sunny side up, easy over. And make sure to check out my egg video to show you the basics of cooking eggs. I'll show you how to do the scrambled eggs, proper way to scramble, fry, poach, and boil. So take a look at that if you're unsure. All right, perfect. Turn that off. And then that too, put him over here, goes on oatmeal. Yum. All right, so now I just top the whole thing off with a little bit more cheese. So the serving size is a quarter cup of cheese. So you want to stick to no more than that. You can do less, of course, but you don't want to go over that. And remember, we put a tablespoon in the eggs. And then I pop the whole thing back in the microwave just to melt the cheese. So like 30 seconds. Right, oatmeal should be done. All melty, cheesy. Yep. Perfect. So that's basically it. I'm gonna actually top it off with, a little more parsley. You can do fresh parsley. I just happen to have dried all the time, so that's why I use dried. And maybe a little bit more thyme. Thyme is my absolute favorite herb, so I try to use it whenever possible. And then a little more pepper. And a smidgen of salt. I mean, you can taste it first, but I know it's gonna need more salt because usually that's what happens with me. So that's it. That's your savory oatmeal. So let's give it a taste, shall we? Now this is actually a really good breakfast to eat if you know that you may not have time for lunch during the day. If you have a really busy day coming up and like lunch is probably just not going to be an option, this would be awesome because it's going to keep you full for a really long time. And it's a lot of good, healthy proteins and fats. Oh, I didn't get any onion. Okay, gotta get a spoonful of everything. Yum. Ooh, that's hot though. That was really good though.